Look at this hero section without reading anything. Do you know what this product does? No? That's not surprising. How about this one? No? Yeah, that's a problem. Not only is the hero section your first impression, but it has the most important job. It needs to hook, inform, and persuade your potential buyers. Now, a hero section will typically use a combination of words and imagery to achieve those three things. But what happens if the visual is so off that it's distracting in all the wrong ways? Hey, I'm Jacqueline, and I've redesigned hundreds of hero sections for B2B SaaS companies over the past 10 years. Most B2B SaaS hero sections use one of three visuals that don't really work. Stock photos of people smiling, like we saw, abstract icons that don't connect to anything real, or a product screenshot that is too small and too busy to understand what's happening. Let's look at a few examples right now to dive into what I'm talking about. Now, all things considered, Docket's hero section is actually pretty strong. Turn buyer intent into qualified pipeline is a very clear, specific headline that explains what they do and how they do it for you. But their hero visual really disappoints. The stock photo of this woman smiling, you could maybe take a few seconds and think, okay, she is the representation of understanding buyer intent data, or the folder is full of the information you need to sell better. The folder outline in the hero section is reminiscent of a folder of information that you get from Docket, but the smiling stock photo, I think, is just not a strong choice. The other example I showed you earlier was from SAP. Huge technology company. You've definitely seen this logo before. You've heard about this brand. And this is their hero section on their homepage. It has this visual element of lines and icons, and it has the AI sparkle in the middle, the coveted AI sparkle that every tech company is using right now. But if you think about it, this visual is saying nothing at all. So if you were to really try to figure it out, like spend many seconds to try to connect the dots, go beyond bolted on AI, I'm not sure that's very specific at all to what SAP does, but it's basically suggesting that AI is what runs the SAP platform, and it will connect to all of the different workflows that you use and the technology space that you're working within. But I mean, show me something like useful. Show me something practical, product-wise, that I can see myself getting my hands on. Not some icons with lines and dots. That's just not going to really like sell it, especially with this headline. Go beyond bolted on AI. I don't know what that means. And I don't know if that really connects to this visual in any sort of way. Another example I have here is from ChargeB. They are recurring billing and monetization leader. So something to do with revenue platform, invoicing, things like that. And we're just seeing 4 black and white faces. Now, if you know who these people are, that's good. I'm not sure who they are, and maybe we're supposed to know who they are. They seem like maybe influencers in maybe marketing, but truthfully, without any name or logo associated, they're just headshots. They're just random people, right? So how do we take our hero section visuals and elevate them to connect with our hero headline? We talked in a video before about strong hero headlines really point out specific benefits and values that your product brings to your users. So if this headline's doing a pretty good job, the recurring billing and monetization leader, you understand it's going to be about numbers, your money, data platform, you get that idea. But with these headshots, it's not really conveying that at all. And so I actually scrolled down on their homepage a bit, and I found this product visual that I think is pretty interesting. It's like an isometric, illustrative element, and I thought of a way to enhance this hero section. So if I take the hero as is today and I just kind of start splicing it up, I'm able to really convey the product along with the messaging. So if I cut out these people that aren't really adding much value, and then I have this product shot here, or these 2 product illustrations, and we want to talk about this revenue platform, this monetization leader, where you can use this to really elevate your brand and elevate your revenue operations. I think part of that's going to have to be talking about invoicing on an automated basis, which kind of is what this is showing me. And then we probably also want to see some dashboard or pie chart that maybe is giving me some sort of cost analysis or detailing, losses I had this month or something like that. So I'm thinking about combining these two illustrations I found. Now, this is already starting to piece together conceptually at high level that this is a invoicing, recurring revenue dashboard type of analysis platform that helps you build and grow your business. So I would really like to see Chargebee kind of utilize some of these really nice, specifically branded product illustrations that they have that would really bring this hero section to life and convey a bit faster about what they do and what they do for you. So when we put this together here, the visual really complements the hero headline, the recurring billing and monetization leader. I'm already thinking about money. I'm already thinking about calendar and automating and invoicing. So this maybe is close, not entirely it just yet. And it's got to be fixed with the background and everything. But I think this is quickly complementing this hero a lot stronger than these random headshots. And no offense to these people, you might be very prominent in what you do. I just personally do not recognize you. Another example I want to talk about here is having the overly complicated, plain as day screenshot of your product where the details are so small you can't make them out. Like this example here, there's so much text, there's a few different visuals, there's so many different elements that you have no idea where to look first, second, or third. And so when you are showing off product in your homepage hero or on your website in general, you really want to be able to guide your user, your site visitor, on where to look, on what is important. And so having a flat, full product screenshot really isn't going to narrow down what you do and narrow down the specific feature or benefit that you're speaking to in your messaging. Whereas if you pulled some of these pieces out and you overlapped them or overlaid them, you'd be able to get a clearer, faster picture and understanding when your visual complements your hero headline, right? That's the key here with a hero, is to have everything kind of working together so that it takes less than 5 seconds to get a full picture of what you do and how you help people. None of those approaches really show your buyer what they actually get. Here's the deal. Confused buyers don't convert. I will say that over and over again because it's so true. When your visual doesn't match your promise, buyers get confused. They have to think. There's a disconnect and they won't spend the time to figure it out on their own. You have to blatantly tell them and show them what you want them to know. Because of that, you'll start losing leads in less than 5 seconds. New site visitors won't scroll through your homepage to figure out what you do, and they won't dig through your navigation to find the feature that they're looking for, and they definitely won't go read how you helped other customers just like them. You have one shot to show and tell how you solve their problems. Stock photos and abstract visuals signal that you don't know your buyer and exactly how best to connect with them. And in some cases, it shows that you could be hiding an overly complicated product, an outdated product, or something that's really not up to par with other technology companies in your space. I have a few examples of companies that I think are doing this really well in their hero sections, and Databricks is one of them. They are a huge data company, very massive, very layered in the different features and product stuff you get with them. And I actually critiqued their hero headline in a previous video where I don't think it's that strong, but their product visual, I think, is very strong. So over here on the right-hand side, you'll see that they have some grayscale elements. The dashboard's pretty simplified, and we're also really zoomed in to a specific monitoring section in the dashboard. So you're quickly getting the idea that Databricks helps you monitor your applications and data usage and things like that within a central dashboard space. Metronome here is actually similar to Chargebee in what they do in infrastructure for modern monetization, so sort of like a revenue operations platform. And they actually show you real life product shots here. And I really like the layering that they're doing, the zoomed in elements and features. There's an invoice in the back. You understand what that is. A new feature where you're using some AI tool, and then real-time usage and notifications for suggestions or call-outs that the platform recommends to you. So if you're landing on this homepage and you're curious about a monetization platform, this kind of shows some of those key pieces that you're looking for in the product that you want to work with, that you want to buy into, and that you want to work in every single day. Getting a preview of the product features that you're going to be clicking around with and getting an idea of how simple it's going to be, because you definitely don't want to buy something that's going to be time-consuming, outdated, clunky. So this really pulls out those details that show you the simplified version of the product, which I think complements their hero headline very well. Moving on to maybe the best hero I've seen in a long time is here from Storylane. Their headline is "Build Killer Demos in 2 minutes." I already know what they do. I already know how they benefit me. And then the subheadline, "Interactive demo experiences to wow prospects and drive conversions at every stage of the buying journey." This tells me a full picture in less than 5 seconds what they do. And then they immediately show off a visual of the product, which is this demo builder. And it looks familiar. It doesn't look crazy drop downs and options. It seems quite simple to use. Like you could jump in right now and make a little preview of something. It even looks a little reminiscent of PowerPoint, which everybody and everywhere has used before. And so I think this does a really good job layout-wise, messaging-wise, imagery, bright pink book a demo that matches the book a demo in the navigation. I think full picture overall, this is a very strong hero that tells you what they do, who they do it for, the benefit, the solution, and what your next step would be is to book a demo. You can even take a tour of Storylane. So they're using Storylane on Storylane. That's genius. Your hero visuals should answer, "Can I see myself using this for your buyers?" Because when they say yes, they take action. They move forward with the next step. They keep scrolling to learn more, or they sign up for a trial, or jump into the navigation to explore more features. They even browse those customer stories to see relevant results that make sense to them. So if you watch this video and you're thinking, this is all fine and dandy, but I need someone else to help me with it, that's literally all that I do. I redesign your hero section by creating the visual that highlights your best product feature so that buyers will take action. Check out the links in the description to request a free homepage audit or learn more about my services to book a call and chat with me. And if you found this video helpful, leave a comment and let me know.